pump harder, Ethereum or Bitcoin? Well, hold on. Let's look at it this way. Do you care about security?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Do you realize Bitcoin's been hacked?
What hasn't been hacked?
Hex?
We can make a statement for everything.
Nope.
But I'm just saying
No,
in
you
general.
can't. Let me give you a list of coins that have had bugs called inflation bugs where anyone could mint as many free coins as they wanted. Bitcoin twice. They had to roll back the chain in 2010 because someone minted 6 billion Bitcoin. Oops.
Yeah, but that was a hit. That was a.
Oh, it's just a whatever. Yeah.
Come
Well,
on,
then it
come
happened
on.
again. It happened again 3 years ago, and it was responsibly disclosed. But he could have just minted as many free Bitcoin as he wanted because it's trash, garbage, spaghetti code with no written spec and no bug bounty program, and devs leaving the sinking ship left and right.
Richard Hart laying down the law once again. This is the Crypto Phoenix, also known as the Sensei, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to my channel, Kung Tech Fu. And you know how we do here, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get right into the great pre-sale that is coming up for yet another great boombastic pulse chain platform, we're going to get into the preliminaries very quickly because these are some tools that you're going to need. You're going to need real world assets that have real utility and not just a cute frog or a dog on the coin. You're going to need things that have actual value. And of course, what has held its value throughout the ages. And that, my friends, is gold and of course, silver. And here we have the KINESIS money system, ladies and gentlemen. KINESIS money is it's gold and it's tokenized gold and silver. And if you know anything about where DeFi is heading today, we are on the cusp of going into what is now known as industrial DeFi and enterprise DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. So here you have a money system where you can actually tokenize your gold, earn yield on your gold and silver, and also have a financial advisor that will help you meet your goals. And if you want some or all of your gold and silver physically sent to your home, it is redeemable physically, and they will send it directly to your house as much as your account will allow you to have there, ladies and gentlemen. And we also have right here, we are looking at ULTIMO, ladies and gentlemen. ULTIMO is an offshore bank account. It is an offshore crypto bank account, ladies and gentlemen, which puts you well out of the reach and jurisdiction of the three-letter people. You can take your crypto and or your crypto dividends, place them into this account, and if you choose to, you can sell it into fiat and spend it as fiat, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we have going on with our preliminaries for today. And we also have our pre-sale, ladies and gentlemen. I have been watching this pre-sale for quite some time. And this is the Xfusion, ladies and gentlemen. And it is launching very, very soon. So before we get into that, let's take a quick look at the white paper to give us a brief synopsis of what's going on. I'm not going to keep you guys long today at all. We're going to get right to it and through it. This is the Xfusion finance white paper, ladies and gentlemen, and there are 4 ways to earn. The first way is with the Xfusion token itself, which is a store of value token. Simply buy and hold the Xfusion with PLS to receive reflections and increase value over time. So therefore, it is telling us that it is a reflection coin, ladies and gentlemen. Simply buy and earn PLS in your wallet as you hold Xfusion in your wallet. The second way is the X Amplify. You deposit your Xfusion tokens into the platform, of course, to start earning a high yield of 2% per day, ladies and gentlemen. And that, of course, starts off with a $50 minimum. Just to, it's for the people that are more serious about that. Okay. And then you have the Xfusion NFTs, ladies and gentlemen. The mint the NFTs to start earning yield with mints rolled out in phases with 3 tiers to choose from with a boost option. And then, of course, last but not at all least, we have the X yield depositing into the single staking and liquidity pools to earn passive income with competitive APRs. So this is farm yielding on a very high level, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, if you scroll down, it's just going to give you a little bit extra of understanding as to what they just said. But if we look at the liquidity pairs here, ladies and gentlemen, where you're going to be able to provide liquidity and simply sit back and earn compound interest, you have the token itself with PLS as an liquidity provided token. You have DAI and wrapped PLS, USDC and PLS, PLSX and PLS, PLSX and wrapped Pulse, Hex, and of course that's P Hex, not Ethereum ERC20 Hex, and wrapped PLS LP. I myself will be getting into all of those, ladies and gentlemen, because I love yield farming and I love compound interest. Because as Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who does not pays it. So therefore, you can simply go here and scroll down the website, and I'm going to leave all of this down in the description below for Kinesis Money, for Ultimo, and also we have one more, which is Spritz Finance, which is paying your bills utilizing Spritz Finance. And if you pay with your dividends, of course, then it's almost like you're paying your bills for free. I will also leave the link for Spritz Finance down below in the more section of the YouTube video here. And we have a Q&A here, ladies and gentlemen. And I know most people want to know, after the pre-sale, how do I get my tokens? And the answer, of course, is after the pre-sale, there's an automatic function in the contract that will automate the process. All right, so let's go ahead and put that to the test, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over here to the pre-sale, and I'm going to do this in real time for you. And looks like we got 10 hours left here. And we're going to go here, and we're just going to put 500. And looks like we got an extra zero there. Let's go. Let's click there. 1, 2, 3. That's 500,000 there, ladies and gentlemen, which I believe is the bare minimum. Okay, yeah, you see down here, minimum purchase 500,000 PLS. So let's just go ahead and do that and just click on that right there. And then, of course, our beloved Rabbi wallet pops up here. And for those of you that don't want to have to go through the calculation here, 500,000 PLS is about $35. And we just go here and we click that and we click confirm. And we're going to go ahead and the transaction has been submitted, ladies and gentlemen. So we here at Tech Fu, we are now in the pre-sale. And, you know, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. And I am not here to tell you what to do, only to reveal to you the options that are available to you in DeFi, ladies and gentlemen, because we are here, we are an educational channel, and we are here to educate you on how to fish. Because if I give you a fish, you eat for a day. If I teach you how to fish, you eat for a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, and we go, and that has been vetted. And yeah, we already did our purchase, ladies and gentlemen. So all right. So there you have it. So when this pre-sale goes off in 10 hours, I will be back with another video to show you guys exactly how it's going down. And we're just going to enjoy this thing because this is another boombastic project. And of course, when you go in here and you go to provide liquidity and all, you're going to have your swapper. And then when you go to make your LP tokens, you're going to have your liquidity providing here, where you go in here and you add liquidity for any of those tokens that we viewed earlier, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. This is the Sensei, Crypto Phoenix, signing off once again, giving you the best in DeFi and keeping it real with actual, factual, and verifiable information. Feel free to use me as a template. And if you follow my lead and use me as a template, you should get similar or perhaps even better results. But of course, we all have to take responsibility for our own actions, knowing, understanding DeFi. This is not, I repeat, this is not gambling, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen some YouTubers, not to come down on anybody, not to say who's better or worse or to compare or, to berate anyone, but simply to set the record straight. And this is not gambling, ladies and gentlemen. 98% of all people trade, they lose, they get wrecked. And people, when you put your money in a ROI DApp, then that, yes, that is kind of like gambling because you are not controlling your money. But here in DeFi, we practice many guidelines and concepts. And two of those guidelines and concepts is one is trustlessness and the other is self custody. Because if you have self custody, that means that you are in control of your own financial destiny. And that's what we'll be doing here. And that's what this platform will help us to do. Okay. So if you're going to gamble, you may as well just go to the casino and leave DeFi and crypto alone. Just go to the casino and throw it all on throw it all on the table and hope for the best. But that's not what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so like I said, not to say that ROI dApps are not good. Okay, no, I'm in a couple myself. But like I said, at that point, someone else is in control. And if they choose to run for the hills with your money, well, then there you have it. That's why another guideline is we always tell you do not put in any platform, especially where you don't have self custody, where it's more than you can afford to lose because any of those platforms can disappear the next day. But when you're dealing with a smart contract, you're not dealing with a person, you are dealing with a code. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So I try my best to give you guys, what's actually happened and to truly understand the landscape of what it is you're doing because there's a lot of conflicting information out there. So hold the line with me, join my teams, use me as a template, use me as the crash test dummy. If things are not going well, I will tell you so. If things are going well, I will tell you so because we're always here to keep it real in the field. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So as you already know, our motto is to get this crypto.